Whips up the ice, makes a move to his right. O'Neill lost it though. McNicholas now sends it over the line. Here is Aaron Nazarian, fires and scores! Blackburn shoves his man out. Dump to Yzerman, looking to scoop it around. The rebound, flickers in, score! Blackburn!
Going the other way, and perhaps, he just had that one little thought. Oh, tough bounce here.
Swerves it, stuffed in! Aaron Nazarian, no, it's not called a goal.
Oh.
The fans thought it was, we thought it was. Everybody take your seats. Have an aspirin. Patrick Grasso collects, skips it across to Nazarian. Wiggling, centering, firing, score!
BU's leading scorer is David Ferentz. He's downstairs now with Brendan.
How have you guys regrouped after a tough loss on Monday?
We just try to move on, have a few good practices, just get mentally ready for this weekend. It's a huge weekend, huge 4 points.
Coach O'Connell, very complimentary of how you lead this team when things don't necessarily go right. You make the right play. What gives you confidence to do so?
I think it only takes one good play to get the team back on track and, try to be positive on the bench. I just think if one guy kind of tries to get the team going in the right direction, the rest will follow. So,
David, thanks very much. Good luck this weekend.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
From the Whittemore Center in Durham, New Hampshire, it's time for NCAA Division I college hockey. Tonight, the number 17 New Hampshire Wildcats go for the sweep and play host to the Colorado College Tigers. Pete Webster alongside, I'm Brendan Glasheen. Jackie Mundry joins us rinkside. New Hampshire off to its best start since the 1993-94 season. 24 years ago, they were 5-0. They went to 6-0 that year. From the Hart Center, Brendan Glasheen with Alex Thomas. Thanks for joining us tonight. Holy Cross skated to a 5-3 win at Bentley Arena. An impressive win. Coach Berard of the Crusaders, Alex, said he thought it was their best win of the year. The Whittemore Center in Durham, home of the New Hampshire Wildcats, taking on the Vermont Catamounts down 2-zip. Nate Bridges and Brendan Glasheen. Well, Coach Umile had a visit on Tuesday afternoon by some of his former players, former standouts Jason Krog and Derek Becker. They stopped in on Tuesday to let Coach know there's going to be plenty of alumni in the house on Saturday night. It's alumni night here at the Whit when Vermont and New Hampshire get together again. Krog in particular, an excellent player here at UNH.
Yeah, Jason Krog, the Hobie Baker winner, lone Hobie Baker winner for the Wildcats back in '99. That year the Wildcats lost to Maine in overtime in the national championship game. Of course, Derek Becker part of that squad '98 as well. That went to the NCAA Frozen Four, but Krog won't be able to make it here on his way back to Vancouver. So he stopped by this past week, and not only Coach Umile thrilled, but some of the folks over in the athletic department singing the praises of Jason Krog, being able to stop off here at home, unofficially, if you will, this past week. Great tribute, as Jason Krog calls Coach Umile not only a great coach, but almost a father-like figure. And great to see him over the last week, and we'll see close to 80 alums coming up here tomorrow night as they continue to honor, the Wildcats continue to honor Coach Umile.
Yeah, Becker was also on that 1998 Frozen Four team, and he spent a couple of seasons later with the Manchester Monarchs, not too far from Durham. So both good stories and both names, and a flood of names that Dick Umile keeps in his mind when he's down there on the side of the ice. Anthony Wise trying to twirl in, and Lekas scoops the puck into his gut with under 4 now to play in the second.
It's hard to believe that Jason Krog retired last spring from hockey. I mean, we're all the way here in 2018, 2017 when he would have retired. 1999 was his senior year here at UNH, or his final year here at UNH. And guys like that, Becker, Krog, even Souza to some extent, some of those guys, Tommy Nolan, the house that they call the Whittemore Center here at home. Those guys built this place with the popularity of this squad back in the mid-90s into the late 90s and into the early 2000s.
Makes tomorrow a special night that it's set up to be for Dick Umile. Every night, I'm sure he's handled to make it as special as possible. With 3.5 minutes left, his team down 2-zip. So this one might not be all that memorable should his Wildcats not make a run here. Loose at mid-ice. Blackburn sweeps it down.
Vermont on the forecheck, Vermont on the back check, on the poke check. As we mentioned back in the first period, that stick is always down on the ice, no matter who it is, for the Catamounts. We've seen them clogging up lanes in front of Danny Tironi. We see it now in neutral ice as right now they're just toying with the Wildcats, chipping it along as UNH tries to regather deep in their own end again.
We've pointed out blocks tonight with 3 minutes left of the second. Vermont has 9 blocks. New Hampshire just 4. And if you look over the last 3 weeks to a month or so now, Vermont is just second behind Penn State in the country for most blocks by a D1 team.
Gildon tries to dangle it over the line right there, trying to draw some 2 or 3 defenders in his direction for the Catamounts. He wanted to get a quick pass over to maybe Eisman over on the near side left. That's one thing Gildon does so well. He draws so many opponents towards him that collapses the D and allows for some open skaters for the Wildcats up either wing.
Wise dumped it over to his right, and Iserman chasing it down as it's cleared out from behind the goal by Brian Kelly. Vermont looking for some more run as Connor O'Neill whips up the ice, makes a move to his right. O'Neill lost it though. McNicholas now sends it over the line. Here is Aaron Nazarian, fires and scores!